Okay, first what we start with is by factoring the function that we are given, and that will end up as x plus 2 over x minus 4. Next, we will find the wholes. Now, because the x plus 4 cancels out in the original function, we set x plus 4 equal to 0 and we solve for x, which results in negative 4. After this, we input negative 4 into the simplified function, which results in a point on the graph which is negative 4 and 1 over 4. Next, to find the vertical asymptote, you set x take away 4 equal to 0, and then you solve for x, which is equal to 4. Now, to find the horizontal asymptote, you'll set each term over the highest power of x, in this case x squared. This will make our horizontal asymptote equal to 1. Next, we will be finding the x-intercept. To do this, set y to 0 and solve for x. Our x-intercept will be equal to negative 2. Negative 2 and 0 will be our point on the graph. Next, we find the y-intercept. To do this, set x to 0 and solve for y. This will result in negative 1 over 2, making our point on the graph 0 and negative 1 over 2. Next, onto the graph. First, we'll plot the vertical asymptote and horizontal asymptote with a dotted line. The vertical asymptote at 4 and the horizontal asymptote at y is equal to 1. Now that this is done, we can plot our wholes and our x and y intercept. Make sure the hole is an open circle. Now, what we want to do is find points on our graph, and what we do want to choose is one very large number and one very small number. After those two numbers are picked, we need to find numbers on the x-axis that are just past the vertical asymptote and just before the vertical asymptote, as well as any other points to make the graph look prettier. Now after this, just choose any of the x points and input them into a factored function. Now these points will let us know that when the graph is approaching from the left side, it will go down towards negative, but never touch or cross the vertical asymptote, and when the graph is approaching from the right side, it will go positive and upwards, but never actually touching the vertical asymptote or crossing. Now we just have to figure out the last bit of the points that we need. Once we have these, we'll just plot them onto the graph. And then when we connect the graph, it will look like this.